YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Ray, aka the original ordinary guy, back again with another video. Beautiful day out here in CLT. It's about 87 degrees out here, man. So it's springtime, it's getting there. It's about to get real toasty around this bitch. Feel me? Before I start this video, I want to have a clear-cut disclaimer. I do not condone any violence, woman towards man, or man towards woman. I think we all, hear me clearly, I think we all should keep our hands, feet, bodily fluids to ourselves. I think that is the number one rule. And if we don't, I wholeheartedly believe that we should suffer the consequences that that person bestows upon us for not keeping our bodily fluids, hands and feet, elbows included, knees included, to ourselves. With that being said, let's get to the good part. Do I believe in hitting women? No, I absolutely do not believe in hitting women. But I do believe in retaliating back when I have been struck by a woman. Now, this came upon me when me and my brother was watching this TV show on YouTube. Forgot the name of it, but this woman, she spat on this man and he gave her what she deserved, in my opinion. And that's not the reason for the video. The reason for the video is because when the police showed up, he had the body camera and he was told what the situation was. His response is one of the most perfect, one of the most bold statements and responses I ever heard. He said, well, what do you expect? And that's how I feel. What do you expect when you come outside of your body and have the audacity, the gumption, and the grit and grind and fearlessness to hit a man? Where does that come from? It can come from childhood trauma, blah, blah, blah. You're grown. We all are grown. And like I said before, we should all keep our hands to ourselves. But I was just thinking when that policeman had said that, I was like, bro, I agree. You got what you deserved. You wholeheartedly got what you deserve. You got the output for the input. The input you put in, you got the output. And a lot of people might look at me and be like, oh, you don't like women, you hate. No, I love women. I just believe in the feminine and masculine. And if you want to get outside your body and hit a man, I believe that whatever consequences he puts upon your ass, you deserved. That's just like, I won't let another grown man hit me and him just walk away. See, when people hit me, I don't see gender, I don't see race, but I do see a color. I see red. I see red. And whatever you have done will be done to you. Besides spit, I'm not gonna spit on you, I'm just gonna beat you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna beat a woman, but I will retaliate by putting a fisticuff, whether it's the left or the right, upon her. You don't, as a man, you don't strike or hurt your nurturer, the person that cares for you. That feminine essence, that feminine presence around you, you protect her. And maybe you're like, well, I don't have a feminine presence around me. My woman ain't a feminine. Well, that sounds like tough shit. That sounds personal. Get over it, and that sounds personal. And as a woman, you don't put your hands on your protector, provider, and provisioner. Well, you probably be thinking, well, I don't have a man that's masculine. Well, tough shit. That's your problem. Get over it. That sounds personal. So that means I'm not talking to y'all. Clearly, right? And like I said, this is all coming at me living 33 years of life, man. 33 years of life of seeing what's been going on, because women can end your life. Let that be known. They can end your life, bro. So I don't believe in going up to women and smacking them and beating them. I absolutely do not believe in that. I think you a hoe for that. If you're a man and you do that, you're a hoe for that. But if a woman strikes you, I do believe you have the right. Because she want to play manly games, I think she deserves manly prizes. I think if she want to be in a masculine presence, I think if she want to take on a masculine energy, I think you should give her the masculine prize. That's just my opinion. When I was in college, me and my bros went to Lincoln University out there in Pennsylvania. They had a homecoming. It was lit, I ain't gonna lie. That was our rivalry school, but it was lit. We was in a food court area, and I heard these two young ladies yelling at these two young men. And I turned around, they were just yelling at each other. Or the women were actually yelling at the man. I don't know why, I don't know what was said before then, but they were yelling, she was yelling at him. And I think he called her the B word and he walked off. Because all she kept saying was like, who's a bit? Who's a bit? Who's a bit? And then she slapped him. That brother did not put his hands on her. He grabbed the nearest trash can and dumped it on her and kicked it. I mean, it was funny. No lie, it was funny as hell. I mean, it was funny. I was in tears. But all in all, I feel like she got what she deserved. I think that if you go up to a grown man and as a man and put hands on him and he beats you to a pulp, look like fair. Look fair. That sound fair. Look fair to me. I don't see no problem with that. Because growing up, my mama told me don't let nobody put their hands on me. She didn't give a damn who or what. I don't care what you identify. I don't care what your pronouns are. Him, he, her, she, Ben, Clem, Glenn, Spin. Don't touch me. I don't give a damn what you identify as. A tree, a stump, a light bulb, a Kenmore washing machine. I don't give a damn what you identify as. Don't put your hands on me. And we're going to be the best of friends. That's it. You only got one thing. You only got one thing. Don't put your hands on me. And let me refer back to the women. When men meet each other, it's automatic. It's automatic. Like, I know if I punch this man, it's a problem. But for some reason, women aren't, it's not clicking for them. That's probably because they met too many men as bitches and won't tap that ass, put that ass back in order. That's probably what it is. Won't put it back in that place. That's probably what it is. That's most likely what it is. But when men meet each other, I know not to hit this man or it's gonna be a problem. And that's where men like me come in handy, because I won't hesitate to remind you that you're a woman and I'm a man. I won't hesitate to remind you. And referring to relationships, some women don't know. So sweetheart, I know you don't know, because maybe in the past you had physical altercations with that man where that man wasn't fighting back, or where that man, you just bossed that man around. But when you come into that new man space, I feel like it's my duty, my responsibility. I have self-accountability to let that woman know, don't put her hands on me. And here are the consequences. And as far as this relationship, as far as random women, you ain't gotta alert every woman you meet, because that takes up too much time. That's not realistic. But as far as relationship-wise, I think you should warn that woman. I think you should give that woman a heads up, like, hey, sweetheart, you can be as mad as you want. The one thing you cannot do and will not do, you cannot and will not punch on me, stab on me, or beat on me, or attempt to physically harm me, or you will pay a certain consequence. You will pay the price for that. I think that's fair, because a lot of women don't know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what kind of man they messing with until they get in the mix, and then that's gonna come back and look bad on you. I can admit that. That looks bad on you. Warning before destruction. That's what I say, and that's what I live by. So I understand that. But as far as letting people put their hands on you, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. 'Cause I think like I said in the beginning, I think we should all just keep our hands to ourselves. But then, like I said, a lot of people don't believe in that. They believe that since I'm a woman or since she's a woman, she gets a pass. No, ma'am. I'm going to teach you what your father should have taught you. See, my sisters, I got a bunch of sisters. My sisters know not to put their hands on women. I'm hands on men, excuse me. I'm bigger than you. The women I'm involved with, like when I was dating, they knew not to put their hands on me. I'm bigger than you, stronger than you. You know what I could do to you? I'm here to protect you. You're beating on your protector. Like, that's weird. And then of course the relationship is over. After they get physical once, I'm done. And I warned you, I'm done. There's no coming back from that. And I warned you, there's no coming back from that. I don't care what you say. Say everything you want to say. I don't give a damn. But once it get physical, it's over. That's just how I live my life. No woman's gonna be punching on me, and I don't want to be punching on no woman that I'm in a relationship with. I just don't want to have that type of relationship. That's ghetto, that's ratchet, that's toxic, and that's beneath me. But we can go on and on about this, man. I'm headed to the crib to go get ready for the gym. You know how it is. It's not advice, just a warning. Keep your damn hands to yourself. That's another day in reality for your ass. Love.